Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, and welcome to another day of the 31 Days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. Yes, indeed. Have you been enjoying the month so far? And I mean the month of October, of course. It's full-on spooky season, so I hope you're getting your pumpkin spice lattes or your pumpkin spice bakery goods, lots of horror movies, and lots of spooky decor just exploded all over your house. That's my wish from me to you. Yes, indeed. But in this channel, we are full-blown spooky season. As you can see, I got my pumpkin jacket all prepped up and ready to go. And for today, I wanted to give you a review of something that is adjacent to a spooky content. Yes, indeed. And it's a spooky little treat that only came out this year and for this season. Now, last year, we did get a new flavor of Fanta in the works for the cross-promotion with Beetlejuice. Yes, indeed, we got the Beetlejuice apple soda in two variations for me. We got the one in the United States and the one in the grand old country of Mexico. And the one in the United States went for a unique take on the apple soda. It was a little bit more of I don't know what they were going for. I guess they were going for, a sour apple cider kind of flavor. Tasted very gnarly out of the bottle, but if you put some ice or some Kraken white ghost rum or some vodka, it didn't taste quite so bad. And the one we got in Mexico tasted like a green apple Jolly Rancher. So needless to say, I quite enjoyed the Mexican version of the Beetlejuice Fanta apple soda more than the United States one. But for this year, we got to repeat it again. Yes, indeed. Fanta, once again, is cross-promoting something, this time with Universal. And we have different flavors that we don't normally get. Fanta is most known for their orange flavor and their strawberry flavor. But this year, they released a fruit punch flavor and a pineapple flavor, which unfortunately I haven't been able to come across. So today, we're going to review, straight from the great old country of US of A, the Fanta Chucky's Punch Soda. Yes, indeed, we don't have fruit punch Fanta that often. And the cans are actually a lot better. I would rather much have gotten the cans than the bottle, because they just look better, and they preserve better because they're aluminum, and they just look prettier as opposed to the bottles. But I only came across the bottle at a Wally World or your Walmarts. Yes, indeed. And you have Chucky there, proudly there. And it's cross-promoting the Chucky series, which is very peculiar, because the Chucky TV show ended on a cliffhanger, and then it was canceled. So, I don't get what's up with that, and I have heard no talks on finishing that plot line. So, it's very peculiar, but I like the design of the bottle. It has the good guy colors here. Again, it has Chucky there, and it has this red color to it. Now, it is very similar to the Strawberry Fanta, who this year has the grabber from the Black Phone on its promotion. But this one is a slightly darker, more bloodish kind of color for the Chucky Fanta flavor. Yes, indeed, and this has already been opened and taste tested. One of the peculiar flaws of my royal regalia is that I have no way to drink on camera, you see. Yes, indeed. It was not equipped to be able to open a bottle and drink it and have it go properly without spilling all over the place. So this was drunken before recording, so that's why it's like this. And straight out of the bottle, it feels kind of flat, I must admit. It does have a very nice Hawaiian punch kind of flavor. Not too sweet. Newt Wallen from Schlockena Films, if I remember correctly, also mentioned that it wasn't as sweet. So in my head, I must have thought that it was the sugar-free version, but no, there is no sugar-free. This is not sugar-free. At least not anywhere on the package. It says it's original flavor. But it just tastes like Hawaiian Punch. But given that it was a soda, I thought it might be a little bit sweeter. But it's not, and it actually tastes kind of flat. Like, it's not as gassy as it probably should be. It just tastes like a slightly gassy Hawaiian Punch beverage. You'll see. But it's still quite tasty. It is very, very much enjoyable. With a glass and some ice, it does taste very, very pleasant. But it doesn't taste like a soda. Again, I don't know why it tastes so flat. It does have very little carbonation, but just not enough kick to it. But I still would recommend it. It's still very nice. It's not a common flavor, like I said. This is much like the Beetlejuice Fanta. This is a one-and-done flavor. But I do hope they keep it. I'm still going through this awful bug thing with the cough, but I do still hope that they keep this flavor in circulation, because it is a very different flavor than what we normally get from Fanta. And it is not as sweet, not as carbonated, but still pretty good. And I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend you seek out preferably the cans, because the cans really do look pretty cool. But if not the cans, a bottle or a 12-pack of the Chucky Punch Fanta flavor for this 2025. Yes, indeed. Quite happy that I was able to find this, because sometimes I am not very lucky on finding the flavored soda. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the resellers, maybe it's just people that are curious, or fellow horror lovers that hoard everything up and leave nothing to be tasted from the other people that make 2-hour journeys to cross the border just hunting for a Fanta that for content. And but I don't regret it. I like finding this, and I found this when I did the Halloween haul where I got the grabber mask and the really cool looking ghost face. So I was already checking out at the checkout when I saw this, but I was quite happy that I was able to find this and give it a shot and continue the tradition of the spooky sodas. Yes, indeed. But much like it happened last year, we did get a variation of that Fanta in the grand old country of Mexico. But that's the video for tomorrow, and then a final taste test, so stay tuned for that. But until I see you all again, well, tomorrow, this has been Professor Macabro, thanking you, and wishing you all Happy Halloween!